Hey everybody, and welcome to the Rundown. I'm your host and SmackDown Live General Manager Marcus, and to my side is the co-host and Raw General Manager Julian. Julian, how are you going today?
Good.
Okay, so if you don't know, the Rundown is a show in which we give a rundown of what has happened in our universe mode in 2K18. In this episode, we will discuss what happened on the 4th week. Let's start with a Raw recap.
We have the rematch of the tag team titles to kick off Raw. We have a title match between the Authors of Pain and Breezango. The Authors of Pain picking up the win. Very hard fought match from Breezango. Then we have Emma making her way to the ring to discuss what happened with her loss to Dana Brooke. Was then interrupted by the Raw Women's Champion. The two still have unfinished business. Then we have a triple threat match between Cassius Ohno, Kevin Owens, and Chris Jericho. The three competitors who will face Baron Corbin for his Intercontinental Championship at Extreme Rules. Kevin Owens picking up the win and getting some momentum going into Extreme Rules. Finally, the main event was scheduled to be Shinsuke Nakamura vs Seth Rollins in a non-title match. However, Brock Lesnar made an appearance and attacked Nakamura before he could make the ring.
So Brock Lesnar has made a pretty big impact in 2 weeks.
Yes.
More than some people have on Raw. So for SmackDown this week, we had the return of the Olympic gold medalist, Hall of Famer, former champion, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came out and, like Brock on Raw, has made his intentions clear and that he wants to be the face of WWE again and the next world champion. Then we had the first of 2 payback rematches. We had the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion Alexa Bliss take on the former champion Naomi. Naomi wanted to get her hands on Alexa Bliss after the roll-up victory at Payback. However, Alexa Bliss lured Naomi out of the ring and knocked her out on the entrance ramp to run back to the ring and win by countout. Alexa Bliss cheats her way again. Then we had a huge 8-man tag match between Sanity versus American Alpha, Dean Ambrose, and Sami Zayn. Like most 8-man tag matches, this was a very wild and high-octane match that saw the Lunatic Fringe get the pinfall on Killian Dane after a dirty deed. And in the main event, it was the second payback rematch with the WWE Champion Bobby Roode taking on AJ Styles. After another hard-fought match, AJ Styles gets the win and looks to be getting a title match at Extreme Rules. Let's go back to Julian to talk about NXT.
We have Kofi Kingston versus Kyle Anderson with Xavier Woods in Kofi Kingston's corner and Luke Gallows in Anderson's corner. Anderson getting a pinfall victory over the New Day member. We then had a triple threat number 1 contenders match between Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and the debuting Ruby Riott. Becky Lynch picks up the win and gets another shot at the NXT Women's Champion to face Nia Jax at Extreme Rules. Then in the main event, we had another triple threat match between Randy Orton, John Cena, and Rusev, with the winner facing Roman Reigns at Extreme Rules. Randy Orton wins by hitting the RKO on Rusev.
Now we go to the power ranking of the week. In spot number 10, we have Kyle Anderson and Luke Gallows of the Club. And the Club, Kyle Anderson defeated Kofi Kingston this week to earn them a title shot against the Bar for the NXT Tag Titles at Extreme Rules. In spot number 9, we have the Lunatic Fringe, Dean Ambrose, who got the pinfall on Killian Dane in the huge 8-man tag match. Spot number 8, we have the SmackDown Live Women's Champion Alexa Bliss, who defeated Naomi by a countout, and Alexa Bliss continues her dominance on SmackDown Live. In spot number 7, we have Becky Lynch, who defeated both Ruby Riott and Charlotte to get a shot at Nia Jax, again at Extreme Rules for the NXT Women's Champion. In spot number 6, we have Kevin Owens, who wins a triple threat match and will be getting a shot at Baron Corbin's Intercontinental title in a triple threat match, fatal 4-way match. In spot number 5, we have the new number 1 contender for Roman Reigns' NXT title. We have Randy Orton, who defeated both John Cena and Rusev by delivering an RKO to Rusev. In spot number 4, we have Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle came out this week and introduced himself again to the SmackDown Live audience and making his intentions clear that he wants to be champion. In spot number 3, we have the glorious Bobby Roode, who had a hard-fought match against AJ Styles but did not get the pinfall. Jumping into number 2, we have the phenomenal AJ Styles, who has been on a roll as of late and looks to continue that role going into Extreme Rules, facing Bobby Roode for the WWE title. And spot number 1 is the Beast Brock Lesnar, and in only a short 2 weeks has made his intentions clear and is going after Shinsuke Nakamura and his Universal title. Now
ups and downs.
To the ups and downs.
Up this week.
Up, down.
AJ Styles picking up a non-title win against Bobby Roode. Yep. Breezango holding their own against the Authors of Pain. You know, very good there. Breezango. You know. Yep. Then we have 2 solid triple threat matches from the NXT brand. And then we have Brock Lesnar, you know, and inserting himself in the Universal title picture by attacking the champ, Nakamura. And down's only one down this week, which is Alexa Bliss cheating again with a match with Naomi. Don't know how she makes the power rankings, but the power ranking was very SmackDown heavy, so...
He's only 5! Oh, well, maybe more Raw Superstars should do stuff.
Yeah.
Because Nakamura didn't get a chance because Brock Lesnar came out.
Okay.
NXT, I mean, the club's there.
It wasn't a personal attack.
As you know, Extreme Rules is coming up the night WWE goes Extreme. So from SmackDown Live side, we have 3 matches. We have a 6-man tables match between Dane, Wolf, and Young of Sanity against Sami Zayn, Dean Ambrose, and the debuting Drew McIntyre. We had the finals of the tag team tournament for the SmackDown tag titles between the Usos and American Alpha in a ladder match. And then in the main event, Bobby Roode will take on AJ Styles in an Extreme Rules match for the WWE title. Also, the winner of that match will face Kurt Angle for the WWE title at Money in the Bank. For NXT, we have Randy Orton, the new #1 contender, versus Roman Reigns for the NXT title in an Extreme Rules match. We have Becky Lynch, who will have another shot at Nia Jax's women's title at Extreme Rules. And then in the tables match, The Bar will take on the Club in the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Okay, going to 205 Live, we are going to have a triple threat match for the Cruiserweight Champion, with Kalisto taking on Noam Dar and former Cruiserweight Champion Cedric Alexander. Then on the Raw side, we'll have a Fatal 4-Way match for the Intercontinental Champion between the champ Baron Corbin, Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens, and the former champion Cassius Ohno. We'll also have a #1 Contenders Battle Royal, where the winner will face the Universal Champion at Money in the Bank between Braun Strowman, Johnny Gargano, Hideo Itami, Tommaso Ciampa, and the debuting Elias and Aleister Black. The main event on for the Raw brand will be a triple threat match for the Universal Champion between Shinsuke Nakamura, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar.
You don't want to miss the Extreme Rules. Thank you for watching another episode of The Rundown. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. And we will see you for the next week of Universe Mode. Of the Olympic gold. Can I say that again? And we have Becky Lynch, who gets another shot at Nia Jax, and we'll have her redemption on Nia Jax. Can't restart. Okay. In a very cheating ways she does it.